Hello, Calm Farmers, and welcome back to the Calm Farm. Calmly farming rice and vegetables. Pleasure to see you all there. My name's Roy Malloy. Remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to the present moment. If you're tuning in dead, I guess bloody hello and welcome. When we left you yesterday, we had a bit of a schmozzle going on. Let's get down there and try and make some sense of this. What do we got to do? Need to empty that out. Robert Dalik, hello. How are you, mate? I say we dump a lot of this. Doesn't seem to be making anything. Unload it. Still confounded. Still utterly confounded. Jesus Christ. So it just turns all of it into hay. That's not very... That ain't cool. Chalk that up as an L for the crew. Fuck. I can't get it playing live. It's like 15 seconds behind. Okay, that might be about as close as you can get, Jakey. Good to see you there, brother. And yes, we are still utterly confounded. Big lines getting chopped up on the deck here. I'm just gonna try and pump it all in. It's also, I guess when you get it wrong, all of that silage and straw and stuff we put in there seems to have all been somehow just converted into hay. I don't know how that occurred. It doesn't seem correct, but anywho, not going to waste good hay. Just put all this in here. Maybe go feed it to the cows or someone will need hay, probably the horses. End goal with the silage, Rob, is so the plan with the TMA, if I'm understanding it correctly, yes, sorry, not TMA, TMR. TMA is another acronym I'll tell you about if you want, but TMR is the optimum thing to feed to cows. So if you look here, cow barn, productivity, food, you can see the percentages there next to, in the food category on the right there, you can see the percentages. So we can give them hay and it gives them 80% of their needs. We can give them silage, it gives them 80% of their needs. Grass and meadow gives them 40% of their needs. Total mixed ration, however, gives them 100% of their needs. So we mix, and total mixed ration is made from hay, straw, silage, and mineral feed. We have those four things. We just need to figure out the ratio that we're going to deliver them in. Period, poo. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go give the horses some of this hay. Maybe give the rest of it to the cows. So yeah, that was the point of making the silage. The silage is kind of the most out of silage was our missing ingredient, basically, Rob. That was the thinking there. Rubber, I've just seen your comment. Yes, we were having a look at that the other night. You can see it here. We did stinge out originally when constructing this, I suppose, which is very us. The Lely Vector plus ID Agro Feed Kitchen, a place to keep your cows, the pasture of this build. That one has a cow barn with feeding robot. See that? Whereas we just got the regular old cow barn. People going to say we stinged out. We did stinge out. Now, you know, it was nearly $500,000 more to get the feeding robot. So, you know, we just need to use that $500K for something else, I guess. Exactly. Yep. We need to go make ourselves $500K if we're so, you know, keen on a special robot to feed our cows for us. Even then, you've got to put the ingredients in. And the difficulty shouldn't be making the silage. The difficulty's in, you know, getting the ingredients of the silage, not actually, it shouldn't, making the silage, we shouldn't pay $500,000 to have someone make the silage for us, when theoretically we can just figure out ourselves how to make the GD silage. Yeah, we just got to figure it out. You know, it's another little mental game for us to try and get our heads around. Right, so we'll give a dose of that to the horses. And go over and give the rest of it to the cows. Then we will, I guess, just buckle down and get to figuring out this TMR. TMA, guys, is a truck-mounted attenuator. And I'm actually applying for my truck-mounted attenuator license in the coming days. A truck-mounted attenuator is an attenuator, or I think to attenuate something's to slow it. Basically, it's a huge weighted thing on the back of a truck that you lower from the back of the truck for highway works. So when, you know, there's road work occurring on a high-speed road, a highway or a motorway or a freeway, you pull into the lane, you lower the attenuator, and if anyone wants to smash into the work area, they have to smash through the attenuator first, but it's rated to stop, where am I fucking going? Trucks and things like that. I don't know. That's a truck-mounted attenuator, or a TMA. So if instead of saying TMR, I say TMA, it's because I've got TMAs on the brain. And I apologize for that. Save lives, yeah. Save lives, and apparently it's I know it's an easy job. I know TMA drivers. They say you just pull up, park the TMA, lower it down, sit there and read a book. It's mostly night work, so you get good money. Yeah. Tons of work available. Seems like a good license to get. Got a weird coloured cow there, or am I dreaming? Hello, baby mooster. Oh no, she's just sitting down chilling. Don't stand up on my behalf. You don't have to stand up on my behalf. Get out of her hair. Alright. So there we go. Done that. 14 horses, rubber. That's insane. If you want to do a bit of horse work, rubber, take a bit of care of them sweet horsies. I'm going to, I've just fed them. I'm going to get all of our equipment together for this, this next attempt at the, at TMR. Yeah, no, it's really a wild setup over there right now. A lot of babies. A lot of babies. Pretty good situation, really. This. Doesn't help that there's so much crap down here in the field. The new babies, I think there was someone called, there was a baby called Atlas, maybe? Atlas, Zeus, some real Greco-Roman naming convention happening, which I don't fully get, but whatevs. Right. Spartan, that's it, Spartan. That's funny. All right. So we're going to lease ourselves a bigger one of these. A larger forage mixer. It's a big boy. Are we going to need all that? That's the 24 litre. We're at the 11 litre, so it's double the size. This one's 35. $35 litres a pop. All right. That should give us the room. Okay, and it's not too insanely big. All right. This is not stressing me out. And it will not stress me out. Period. What is this thing? The fuck is a silage cutter? Manure fork? I think the universal bucket might be what we go for here. Oh, dang. That is infuriating, Rob. Fuck. If I'm not working, I want to be farming. That's where I'm at. Born to farm, forced to work. Man. Alright, so we've got the big boy here now. It's got 30,000 litres capacity. We're going to try putting in, let's say, one full load of each. Like one full bale of silage, one full bale of hay, one full bale of straw, one full pallet of mineral feed, and we'll just see what that happens. Then we can figure out the ratios, we can tinker with it from there. Work our way up. It does look like a giant bathtub. It does. You're absolutely correct. Okay. Whoa, don't swim in that bathtub though. Okay. So, step one. Alright, well, whatever we've done here, we're just going to try our best to... What the fuck is going on? Okay. Whatever the hell is going on here, we're just going to try and put it in the... I'm going to try and put it in the thing. The hell is happening with these possessed bales of silage? Oh, there we go. That's fucking frightening. Janky indeed, rubber. Possessed bales. Agreed. Good God. That's so unhealthy. Let's try releasing the bale fork. Yikes. Yeah, the bales have made problems. I know bales are difficult for the game to process. I know that the bale, there's a limit. Yep, good shout, Kiwi. Oh, Yaz, hello. Greer, hello. Yes, it's TMR time. I'm going to drive this fucker over there and get it, but that's fine. I'll just do this. You know what? I've kind of been wanting a bigger one of those anyway. There we go. Might even be an uglier color as well. That's fun. Huh. Live lag. The heck. Too many people tuning in to State of Origin, perhaps? Could be spookier than that. Yes, agreed. What's going on in Yazland? And hello, Kiwi Farmer. What's up, doggy? Man, we've got some nice crew in here today. Greer, what's happening where you are? Everyone, drop some RIPs for Robert DeLeek. His internet's not working, so he's freed from work, but he also can't farm. Could be the bales. I'm ready to blame the bales for all of this. Rob's got internet interference. Yaz has internet interference. The bales are acting up. It all appears linked to this farmer. Interesting. Greer suffering through a storm. I can't disconnect these things. Prayers up for Robert DeLeek. Prayers up for Yasmin. Prayers up for Jay Greer. Thanks for the likes, Kiwi. Appreciate it, brother. We're back. Kiwi Farmer comes in, just drops some good advice, drops a couple of likes, and then leaves us to our devices. He's a real one, is the Kiwi Farmer. A real one. All right. Let's plonk this sucker in here. Get in there, you filthy silage. Bang, there's that. One thing of silage. One thing of hay. Oops. Oof, God. These bales. Too many years playing Farm Sim, yeah. Look, if that was such a thing, there'd be a lot of people just fucking cold and dead in the ground. Me included. What the fuck? Give me my bales. Okay. So we've got 1,000 litres of silage. This is 2,500 litres of hay. So we're now overloaded with hay. Now it needs straw and mineral feed. Ah, Mr. Rubber, hello. Good to see you, dude. Let's plonk in some mineral feed first, and then top her off with some straw. Be interested to see if this thing can reach the right height for the mineral feed. This looks a bit sus, but we'll see. Get up there! Yes, it can. Oh wait, no, it doesn't even need to reach that high, it just needs to be next to it. Come on. God, why is nothing working for me today? Alright, let's take a dose of this stuff. Mineral feed, Bangsky. So it's got a big quantity of mineral feed. It's got forage, it says. Now we add in some straw. James Perry, I'm getting the new James Bond 007 First Light on Sunday. I have loads of pallets to deliver on FS25. I mean, look, if you need some pro pallet loaders, I recommend hiring me and Yaz. Happy to come in and just, you know, we're basically good on any device. Very capable pallet loaders, the both of us. Yaz has a specialty on this thing, the skid steer. Okay, so wait a second. We've got all the ingredients. What are we short on? Do we have too much mineral feed? Not enough silage? So we need more silage is what it's saying, all right? More silage. $5,000 liters here. Oh, it looks like we lost Yaz, but she's back. Pallet Kings? I mean, look, I've heard it said, I don't know why they call us that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're, you know. Okay. So wait, there we go. We've got the correct amount of everything except for mineral feed. Is that, am I interpreting this correct? So, because mineral feed's in the red there. Is there too much mineral feed? Is that what it's saying? Are we overstocked on mineral feed? I think that might be it. Maybe we might have overloaded on the mineral feed. Okay, we've got mineral feed down to 7%. So I think we do need more. We've got enough silage in there. I think we need more hay. Okay, I didn't realize that. Dang, alright. Well, next time we won't fuck with that. Red normally means you haven't enough. So it's, I think we've got too much because the white dot is to the right of that. I think we've overstacked it somehow. Okay, nice one, Yaz. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. It's in the green. They're all in the green. All right. Total mixed ration. We've got it. Total mixed ration. All right, so it's like a little weird mini game, this thing. You see all those numbers there? They've all got to be in the green. So we're going to try and heavily, so the middle one there is silage. That we need to keep within that green zone. We've got a lot of hay and straw, so we are going to try and just boost this. We're going to try and boost as much straw as we can in there now. That's the next step. Fucking hungry cowboys. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very, very much for your kind support, guys. I would not be able to do this if I was just in my room by myself in a million years. Didn't like rustic roots. What's the deal with that one, Jim? Okay, so we just got to keep an eye on these things and make sure the silage, make sure that this stuff doesn't dip too far below the fucking. Just got to watch those things there on that left. Dang, this is not easy. We don't want to drop the whole thing in because that we need more accuracy than that, I think. There we go. All right. This is good. We're beefing it up with straw. You can see it in the bottom there. It's about to go too high on the straw scale though. Which we can kind of afford to take it there, but it just means we've got to add in a little. Now we've got to go add some hay, some more hay. And potentially at some point some more silage. All right. Ah, you said it, Rob. You said it, dude. I don't know how we're going to do this in like a more long-term way. That one is like properly just stuck though. I don't know how we're going to do it in a more long-term way. I have no idea like how we're going to make this work. Like I guess we're just going to all have to, same as the pallets, same as all the shit, we're just going to have to all slowly get our heads around it. It's going to be painful, it's going to be irritating, you know, but if we got the cows, we love the cows, we're going to just figure it out. And eventually, one day, we'll be experts at it. It won't be today, probably won't be next season, but eventually we will get to that point, I'm sure. Okay. So currently we have too much straw, so we need to balance this. Oh, there we go. We've got enough straw now. So now we need to balance it till there's just enough silage. Okay. That actually looks like a pretty good mix there. That's a pretty hot mix. I wonder how many thousand liters of TMR we got there. 29K. All right. What about the barn? Rubber said, where it costs. Here I'll show you. Because it would be great. TMR with feeding robot, $700,000, compared to this one, which was $250,000. So eventually, perhaps, we cop ourselves one of these. You know, it's a big barn. It's a good looking barn. But I think that'll be a situation where maybe we oh yeah, that could be the situation, you know. But realistically, it'd be more this type of situation, you know, where we like back it onto the other cow barn. But then we are talking about like hundreds of cows. Yeah. Yep, have 5,000 cows. And like, no one says nothing about it. It's just normal and fine. All right, so I say we dump this shit now. I say we dump it and bale it. I'm gonna go get the baler. 29,000 liters. Or we put it all in this thing. No, we probably should just bale it straight up, hey? That's got to be the most practical way to store this shit. We can't just have it in a big old pile. What do you guys reckon? Rubber, Yaz? We bailed the TMR, right? Elm Creek, James, that's cool. I saw something weird about Elm Creek on Instagram. What was it though? Can't recall. Bail it? Yeah. It was to do with the AI. I don't know. I'm not on Elm Creek, so I don't actually know. How do you find Elm Creek? That's an American style map, right? Okay, so we're going to pump the bale size up to 240. I'm going to be making big bales of this stuff. I guess we're just going to do this, I suppose. We'll just have to see where it comes out. Right there, like that, okay. The FERC. I want to let us drag a baler over this thing. Dang. Let me just have a look. Baling. Turns loose straw, grass or hay into convenient bales. Maybe it is just straw, grass or hay. Collects grass, hay or straw. It can also be filled with chaff. Fuck. Alright, I guess the baler maybe doesn't work. I think the whispering is for the whisperer we used to turn grass into hay. I think. I'm tempted to whisper it. Real tempted. Let's see if we can pick it up with the with this thing. Turn off. Lift pick up. Just not taking it. Fuck. Fuck. For real though, fuck. Fuck. Okay. A static TMR baler. Loose goods into convenient bales. Bales are bunker at the back which can be filled up. The bale wrapper wraps specific goods automatically. That is the one. Okay. That ain't cheap. That ain't cheap. So we would fill it up. A stationary baler turns loose goods into convenient bales. This baler has a bunker at the back which can be filled up. The bale wrapper wraps specific goods automatically. Is TMR in that? Spenny and Dee. Alright, here's an alternate to that. I'm sure we can belt it. I'm so sure we can belt it. So we unload the belts. Upgrade this thing so it's a little bit bigger. And just fill it. Then when we need some... Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The Gauil Vario Master. Is that the piece of kit we're talking about? Yeah, that's it. It's $13,000 just the base leasing costs. I say for now, we just see if we can make do with what we got. We'll try and store it. So this thing will obviously be able to just pick this crap up. Right? Yeah. Okay. Question of if the belts will operate on it. We need to just find that out right now. I know how to do that. I don't see why the belts wouldn't load TMR, but it's been a day of strange occurrences, so we're just going to check and see. Oh! Okay, Mr. Rubber. We're all excited to be here. I'll get out of your way. Where are we? No worries, dude, no worries. I fully, I know you were not trying to do that. Okay. So we've got a lot of mess here that we probably should just bail all of this shit, hey? Once we get a chance, but for now we need to know. Okay. Okay. So it does load silage. All right. We're going to get the conveyors, move them cautiously over to the other zone. Load the rest of that silage up. Bingo, bango. All right. Sleeping in the heat's a difficult one, isn't it? Fuck. Struggling here. All right. Yeah, that's not very Welsh of Wales to be that hot. I agree with that, Rob. I've never been in Wales when it wasn't like very cold and overcast as fuck. Yeah, I've never seen it in any other state. Goes there. Put that there. Raise the angle. This is just getting ridiculous. But we persevere. Ah, gave it the reverse horse flip. That's impressive, rubber. I will say those horses are hard to control. They are wild bucking broncos, and I'd say there's zero judgment for anything that happens. What happens when you're on those horses just happens. We're going to upgrade it to full big body extension. Yeah. I'm going to give it the extension. Bang. It's going to take it up to 37k liters. This is going to be our stopgap, our short-term storage solution for the silage. And when we get there and it turns out it can't store silage, I'll just crash out immediately. That'll be that. Horses have the power, Yaz. Oh yeah, no. I figured that out early. I said, I gave many warnings early on. I said the horses have incredible power. They have like more power than, not just, it's not when they're riding, it's when they're airborne. They have more physical power than any other item. They carry more weight than anything else on the map. They can send trucks flying. It's incredible. If real life was like that, the world would be a very, very different place. Be a whole different pecking order around here. All right. That wasn't too difficult. All right. Why? What? Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I do not fucking understand. Okay, there it goes. It's going in. Where was it all going before? I do not know. All right. Good God. TMR. Okay. Jesus. What a crappy Moses is going on here. Okay. Good. We have our solution. This is how we shall store the TMR. And the cramp for now. Oh yeah, there's going to be there's shame piles all over there. Like, look at that shame pile there. We haven't even talked about it, you know. Shame piles over there in the haul road, just no discussion, just there. No one cares. Enormous quantities of shame being developed here on the prop. Okay, so I don't know. We're going to have room in here for 35,000, 36,000 litres of TMR. No, maybe more. What's it going to be? Okay. It'll be like 38,000 litres of TMR. We're clearing this field. This has got to be temporary. I will not leave this pile of shame in the field. In our sacred rice fields, no less. These fields are getting entirely cleared of all this crap and they're getting cultivated. That's what's happening. We're going to need 3-in-1 for this, aren't we? That's what it's going to come down to. What is that? Is that grass? Hay? It is, it's hay. All right. Well, I guess we just do that again right now. I don't really want to have to go back and we want to make as much TMR in one crack as possible, right? I guess. No worries, Rob. No worries, mate. So we don't need chemical shit in this one. We're just gonna... Alright. Just gonna put in a bale of each. See how that plays out. That was hay, straw, and now we need a bale of silage. I was going to say, yes, Rubber, I forgot about that. Cultivation does erase any product on the ground. Good memory, Rubber. You were there for that, eh? So where's this taking us to? All right. So it's looking like enough there. That's 10k in TMR. I can't even tell, hey. I'm just, yeah. Trying to sort of do the maths on that. I mean, ideally, we can just stack the silage up and forget about it, I suppose. Just put it to the side. That's it, Rubber, yeah. Good revelation, that one, good to know. But that is a good question, Rob. I don't know how quickly, I guess there's also a growing quantity of cows, so we don't really know how Alright. I guess we can put in a we could beef it up with straw a little bit here. Yeah, we should. We're beefing it up with as much. I mean, we are creating a lot of product, I guess, for a small amount of not input, but you know what I mean. It's not going to chew into our stockpile of bales too much, really. We're still going to be in a fairly prosperous place for bales, it seems. We've not even, our hay stack, we've not even used one of them. We've got 6 or 7. I guess ideally we'd just be able to we'd be able to have seasons off from baling grass and just let the magic meadows grow wild. Okay. So that was too much straw. Need to add a little bit of hay. So we put in 1 bale of silage and it's made 17,000 litres of TMR, is how it seems. So for the silage that we made, which was a real fucking pain in the ass, we can maybe just coast for like quite a while, hopefully. Okay. I was going to say, Rubber, yeah. And look, we've got all of these, we've used 2 bales of silage. And made a fucking ungodly quantity of TMR. Maybe we fill this, maybe we could go get the 3-in-1. We could fill the 3-in-1 with TMR. I wonder how much it sells at. Assuming it is on here. Because it's a secondary product. QRS. T, total mixed ration. So at the animal dealer for $123 per litre, I guess. Let's see what that compares to, say, barley. Sells for less than barley. Okay, so it's not a sale product. Ah, nice one. So what do we do? Do we fill up the, do we load a 3-in-1 with this shit? Do a full load of 3-in-1, or what do we got left in here? 5,000 litres. Oh, okay, Yaz. You didn't have to fucking nail it like that. Love it. Nice one. Maybe let's just keep the 3-in-1 for what it's for. I guess if we... Okay, what would the thinking be? We don't know how much of this stuff the cows, pardon me, are going to eat. We have to assume it's going to be a lot. Do we fill the 3-in-1 with it now? And then that's the that's what feeds the cows all winter long. Yeah. Do the cows need food right now? They do, don't they? I mean, maybe we go dump a load. I reckon that's the thing though, they're kind of hard to feed because it's such a small little zone. Let's maybe get a Rubber. I'm gonna fix up a dragon to take a dose of this stuff over to him. The silage TMR issues we're having, Yaz, are too complicated for any human being. This is the stuff of pure madness. Oops. I guess it's technically winter now, eh? So the cows don't have any meadow. Yeah. Probably should just hook them up with a whole pile of this shit. Liking the new fit. Volvo, represent. Stuff does look pretty munchable. Okay, cool. So that thing's nearly full. How much is left in that? Oh yeah. How much is left in here? Alright, yeah, maybe just run that in, Rubber. I think you're right. Once we've got the full load on. And I'll start the normal, easy pro. That's a pretty good aim, actually. Yeah. A full load of 2 things. That's fun. I'm going to start putting away some of these bales, I guess. Put this hay back here. Neek, g'day. How's it going, mate? Lovely to see ya. All right, so our grass campaign, we've actually got a fair stockpile still, which is, I guess, pretty comforting. And it's good to have, I suppose we've got a shitload of silage just, we're going to be basically good for silage. Oh, I mean, I guess we'll see how much they need more. Okay. Yep, you're right. All right, well, how about we'll put them together another dose, Rubber. Put them together another dog truck full of the stuff, I reckon. So dog trucks, 5,000. Dog trucks, how much is in the dog truck? 76, so 12,000, 13,000. So to make 13,000, we need, oh God, it's gonna be difficult maths. So it's about 30, 30, 30. So for 13,000, it'll be about 3,000 litres of silage is what we'll start with. We'll start with 2,000 litres of silage and then work our way down from there. Whoop. We lost our whole bale there. Go on. Okay, so we'll start there with the silage. We're getting scientific with it now. Slowly figuring it out. Neek, I'm not sure how many. I like that breakdown actually. 1 bale silage, 1 bale hay, fill it up. See, we're now trying to make an even smaller quantity. We're trying to make you know, bespoke loads. We're trying to just fill the dog truck, which is I guess 17k. Let's see. So we'll top this off with straw. Yeah, totally. TMR sells for, it seemed like a low price. I might have had the wrong idea, but it did seem like a kind of bullshit price. $123 it said. I don't know if that's 123 per litre or per 100 litres. Maybe we need to sell some and just see. And how many litres are there in there now, Rubber? per 1,000 litres. Yeah, see, 123 bucks per 1,000 litres is nothing. $7,321 litres, okay. Amount of cows, we are at, how many animals total? 30, 60, 85. Yeah. 10, so 30, 60, 85, yeah. Okay. Top the rest of it off with some straw. And then any leftovers we've got, we'll just do another load. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. Oh dang, that's gonna throw us off. Fuck. We're gonna have a little bit too much now. That's fine. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops indeed. That's okay. We'll just have a couple of extra trailers laying around ready to go maybe. 1546. Yep, okay. We're gonna have a couple of trailers extra, looks like. It's good, I suppose. Alright, well, we'll just dump in all this hay. Whoops. Frig. Man, we still need a solid amount of other shit. That was such... I need to be really careful not to drop the straw. That's a bad move. You'll go through 30k litres per month, Nick. Okay. Okay. Alright, rubber. I think we probably will need to go grab the 3-in-1 then. What, is it too much to make all in one go? I wonder. Okay. That's for the 85 cows, yeah. The smaller straw bales, yeah. Too late, we already stacked them up. We already got them stacked. Alright. So 85 cows. The 3-in-1 holds 45k, we've got 30 there. Alright, we're probably actually going to need even more. Maybe we need to just store it on the ground. Yeah, 35k it holds. Well, do we need to just keep this fucking thing? Dang. Hmm. 350 litres per cow per month. That's an excellent figure to have at hand. Thank you, Nick. All right. Thank you, Mr. Rubber. Oops, so if it's on 30 on the nose, that takes it over. Fuck, all right. Okay. Complicated stuff. Complicated sort of stuff. Nick, let me tell you something, bud. In these parts, we appreciate. If anyone, you'd be as big a nerd as you can. We're all on a quest to become as big a nerds as we possibly can here at the Calm Farm. So any level of nerding out that anyone wants to do for anything, we encourage. Just saying. All right. Okay, so we've got another load of this shit. Let's, do you want to unload that rubber? We'll load up this dog truck and then we'll set about filling up this 3-in-1. Oh shit, this has hay in it, one sec. Get the fuck out of there, there we go. You might have to make sure, just one sec. Sorry, fuck. Careful not to unload here. It doesn't like that. There we go. All right, 180K, 180K, all right. So I guess at some point, so I guess over summer, we can fall back on the meadow that they've got. That seems to feed them, I think, 15K litres of grass per month. So maybe over summer we can rely on the meadow and on hay, or it seems like we can right now. The TMR we maybe just need for the winter months. Maybe. What do you think about that, Nick? So for the winter months where there's no meadow, because using the meadow is efficient because it's just sitting there ready to go. And then we just got to top them off with some hay. Don't need to worry about silage. We've been getting to 100% as long as during the winter months. 32,000 litres of milk. Oh, that's cool. You must be making a lot of TMR, my bro. Okay. Rubber, I reckon we scrap the 3-in-1, mate. I reckon we just, the rest of this shit, we just feed to the cows now. We load into a couple of these things. Oh, no, actually, we are going to need that. Sorry, I lied. My brain's not working. Because we'll need 30,000 litres per month. We've got 30,000 litres in there. It's the first month of winter. There's 3 months of winter. I don't know what to do. Okay, so we load the 3-in-1 with grass, with TMR. We'll load a couple of trailers with TMR. We bail up all of the loose stuff in the haul road, so we can use that as just a loading zone for TMR. Because we're not going to be able to back the 3-in-1 in here. It's not going to happen. I can't figure it out, Rubber. I'm trying to crunch the numbers in my head, eh? See how many loads of this we can fit in here. There's still room for a couple of trailers worth, I'd say. There's a random bale sitting in the TMR trailer. That I don't have an answer to. Oh, that's a fuck up I made. I'm gonna have to go back there with like a, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. No, it does. It does. The meadow regrows each spring. Right? I'm pretty sure each spring the meadow comes back full force. Okay. So Rubber, while I've got you here and we're just sitting around, would you jump on the Fendt tractor, hook up the baler and bale that TMR treated, sorry, the silage treated grass across the road for us there? Because that stuff's ready to go. How much is in here? So we have room for another 20 odd thousand. 13,000. Right. Oh yeah, we got seasonal growth. We do full seasons playthrough. Okay, it's good to be getting through some of this straw. Oh suppose. Oh, sorry, Rubber. The baling device is down near the Rice Hall Road thingy. It's down in the center there. Sorry, the baler. Okay, so we do actually want to take silage down to its lowest percentage possible, don't we? Like if I'm just to fully optimize this this little schmozzle. Get the heck out of there. So we want that thing's the grass collector, which we've got. That's the big grass collector. You want the baler, which is down. I just left it to the side up there. Yeah, you got it. You're on it. All over it. So now we want to max out the amount of hay in this thing. Alright, that'll do me. Keep the yep, okay. So we've got silage basically at its lowest. We don't really use the 3-in-1 for much. So Rubber, grab that thing, bale up all this grass and just dump it there, and I'll go get the skid steer for you and then we'll bale them up. So that'll sort of secure our future supply of silage, sort of. It'll make it a little more secure. And we'll get I guess a trailer over there for you. Because it'd be good just to not have to worry too much about making silage again. Because it's just such a fucking ass pain. It gives it a boost. Makes it more delicious. I did not realize that. Okay. I guess we've got it here. You know, we may as well stuff some of this crap in there. All right. There we go. You be tagging me today, Rob. Is something going on over here? Oh shoot, Rubber. Can it? You need to make the bales. You need to take the bale size down to 180. Sorry. That's alright. It's good. All these bales can go to can go to the goats. But yeah, I just realized I put the bale size up because I'm fucking dumb and then I didn't put it back down. Sorry, mate. Alright, no matter. Can have a couple of bales for the couple of spare bales of grass for the goaties. My bad, rubber. I'll bring you something to load those big bales into. Sorry, dude. I'm in all over the place today. There's bales everywhere, Rob. Yep, it's been a big old bale sesh here, no doubt about it. We are actually like steadily dropping the bale numbers on prop though. I do want to say that, you know, we've been pretty nasty with the bales, like really stockpiling them. And right now we've gotten rid of one thing of silage, one full bale trailer of hay. Where, yeah, more than a third of the way through the straw bales, you know, we're slowly getting there. It's not that organized, yeah. Normally, you know what? The problem we got on this farm is that normally we have it very well organized. But I think our next baling session will be better. Or our next silage session, inshallah, which doesn't come for a couple of years, will be a lot better, hopefully. It's not been a bad idea doing it on the boot. It has worked. That's worked out okay. I'll be much happier once we get all of our shit out of the way. That's for sure. Oh, shoot. Knew I was going to do that. You know, I might actually just get the mineral feed over there for it. Oops. See, I reckon in this instance, because we just need a fraction of a percentage of it to go down, we can probably actually just, this is a good chance to use the mineral feed, I think, in my opinion. Plus, I think we might have the numbers just about sorted with the old. Let's see if I can nail this. I've got a thought. I've had a thought. There we go. You like that? I like that, Nate. All right. Farming Hunter, hello and welcome. Pleasure to see you there. It's TMR day. It's been a big learning experience for us here at the Calm Farm. We made ourselves a cold, what do we got, 30k in here, or maybe closer to 40k in here, maybe 50k in here. I think if we fill a couple of trailers up, the winter season is December, January, February. I think we can make it through to spring with this quantity. Or maybe we just keep going. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nate. Farming Hunter, we farm rice and vegetables primarily, but we've stepped into the dairy game, where we're desperately making dairy. And for that, you need TMR. We learnt the hard way last winter that it's very easy to run out of cow feed, so you know, we're doing our best here to bloody not do that again. Oh yeah, nice one, Rubber. Warren Osh. Those big ones are tough, eh? They're not easy. Oh, that actually looks like a little bale, that one. Cool. Cool. It's true. We're yet to lose a cow, which I think does deserve a lot of credit. Okay. So that's a full fucking of TMR there. That's 2 full ones. 60k plus 30k, we've got 90k in feed here. Plus I'll get the rest of this load and run it to the cows now. Yeah, and then I think that'll be the TMR science experiment done for this season, I think. Damn, that's nice. For us, the cows are still not an experiment per se, but we make, oh, God knows how much we make on rice noodles and kimchi. I think we make it's nasty money. We make close to $1 million a year on our products. We do really well. Very prideful of our product scheme here at the Calm Farm. I am. Milk is turned into other things like butter and chocolate, etc. It's very possible. Yes, Farming Hunter. We've made chocolate. We make butter from our goat's milk. We make bottled milk from the cow's milk, but we use the milk and butter to make cakes at the bakery. Here's our little dairy setup. I'll give you a looky-loo, but yeah, I mean, you can see here what we got going on. Chocolate, butter, We do actually need to change this to turn out some milk bottles, but we have a whole ton of them just stacked here waiting to go. Yeah, we got a pretty nice rig down here at the Calm Farm, if I might say so myself. So for TMR, we don't quite have a full load. Hay will make up the difference for now, but I guess we just dump a full load of so yeah, the meadow's pretty much empty. All right, a ton of hay there, baled up and ready to party. Oh yeah, Farm and Hunter, we're always looking for new farm hands. Wintertime's not our busiest time of year, but we need, not true actually, we always need people to run deliveries. We have a lot of pallets that need running. And then come the rice harvest and the rice planting season, we have almost an infinite need for farm hands. This was the question, Nick. We've been loading straw in and it's not produced manure. We have to add a manure, some sort of thing to hold the manure, if I'm not mistaken. Hell yeah. Today, Farming Hunter, we don't, I think we're good for farmers today because we're just experimenting, but you can see the size of our rice operation. We are definitely going to need farm hands. We have a ton of vegetables that we load out. I don't know if you can work a loading device, how you are at loading pallets, but we always need pallet loaders. More than anything as well, we need knowledge. We need people who know what the heck they're talking about, because we're always experimenting with new shit. This TMR undertaking would not have worked out were it not for Neek here in the chat. But long story short, Neek, yes, please come join us. We do most certainly want other farmers out here, because we generate a lot of work. All right, Rubber, Yaz, I think that's that for the TMR. I'm going to start running some of these devices and such back to where they belong. No worries, Nate. I mean, yeah, more than it, we need people, people to tell us what to do. Because so often I'm just lost, and we have future projects that we want to undertake, and when I'm far, it's one of those games where you can never know everything. There's too much to figure out. we were talking about this Farm Hunter. The difference in price is, I think, 500k. So we figured it, for now at least, you know, we've got a bit of money, but for now it's better that we just spend a day like this where we make all of our TMR for the winter and then just save up our pennies for a barn like that. It's very costly. The feeding robot. That'd be... See, even then though, you do have to load that... You still have to load silage and straw and hay and mineral feed. So by the time we've done that, by the time we've gone to all the effort of making the silage, we may as well just go that final step and make the TMR ourselves. I feel like. We also, at the moment, we have 85 cows, and that seems like a lot to me. It's not a, you know, it's by no measure a petite operation, you know. It's a pretty big cow barn. $30k in the mixing wagon, Nate, but I think we return that. What do you reckon? We've got 90,000 litres of TMR here, which we'll just leave there and load out as we need it. Can we just return the Silo King and save ourselves the loan costs? That's what I'm thinking around that. Lease it out again at the end of next year. Okay, that's a good point, Nick. Maybe we need to change the standard. See, what's dictating our bale size right now is this device here, which only bales 180 centimeter bales. Do we switch to that sort of standardized bale size, or do we splash out and get ourselves a bigger bale wrapper? We could cop a Kun, cop one of these, start wrapping 220 centimeter bale wraps. That's one for Yaz and Rubber, you know. They're the ones who'll be doing this. you know, working the machinery at the moment. It's all them. So I reckon Rabba, Rob, Yaz are the ones who will be, yeah, carrying the brunt of the workload. What do you guys think? Okay, so the smaller bales might be the better move. All right, so we'll set the baler to, the baler's currently set on 110. It'll mean slightly more loading, but we can easily do it with the skiddy. Okay. All right, so we standardized to the smaller bales starting today. I'm down for that. I don't know what the best way to load them is, but we'll just friggin' try our best. Sorry, Rubber. Whoops. Oh man. This bale loader thing is fucked. Probably can return that. And oh, sick! You got all those ones loaded. Chlorine wash. Oh shit! I just got rid of it. Yeah. Okay. Nick, I just saw your comment. I'm in a bit of a frantic state trying to clear this rice field. It's funny, it's just the treated bales that it struggles with, hey. I guess because they're grass, they're like wet grass with silage treatment in them as well. Fuck. Okay. Is this a big, this is a big bale as well, isn't it? Is that a big bale? No. Is it? Yes, it is. Jesus Christ. That is fucking painful, isn't it, Rubber? Oh yeah, it's filth, right? The mud tracking, it's just a bad look on all of us. Alright, so we've got a couple of spare bales here for the goats. It'll be good feed for them. We've got all of our spare, got a bit of spare silage here for next season. Go park that up in the haul and the depot. Okay. So Mr. Rubber, me and you will just slowly start ferrying all of this stuff back to the depot. I guess these guys can just go be parked up alongside the other silage. We can return the baler, or maybe we should use, maybe the baler has more, maybe we do go and just bale all that stuff in the central road here. That's hay, that's grass. Maybe we just fucking bale it and get it done with. And then we'll just start ferrying all this gear back kind of out of the way, I suppose. Yeah. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful, isn't it? It is a nice looking little setup we got here. It was practical when we first started because these are really cheap plots of land, but part of the cheapness, I guess, is how is the terrain that they sit on is like pretty rugged, I guess. Yeah, I was really glad that we kind of made good use of it. It's really nice when the fields are in kind of a full bloom. Looks really, really beautiful. Oops. Clean up some of these loose bits of grass. Without silage additive, does it just take a lot longer for the grass to turn into silage? Is there a story with that? Oh yeah, Yaz. Yaz, would you be able to pick up the skitty? I think she's off. Back at the other road. The Deutz front loader rubber, I just went and copped it really recently. I think it was last stream or maybe this one. No, it was this one, just because we basically need it to just I thought we were going to need it to load all the loose stuff into the thing, but we didn't actually in the end. It was simpler than that, thank goodness. Okay. So that's that. Never thought that would ever happen, but there we are. We've done it. We cleared the central. I mean, if we really want to clear that thing, we can go run the cultivator through there. Oops, sorry, Yaz. Yaz, there is not a pallet in sight. Yaz has been here smashing it. Yes. Nice one, Yaz. Thank you. %. What about if you repair them? What then? For real though. Okay. Dang, we might be losing out a bit there then. We keep them at 100. We never take anything around the rice, at least. We never take anything into the field that isn't at 100%. Rice for us is like a quasi-religious type thing. We do not fuck around when it comes to rice. It's sacred territory. Robert, do you want to bring that grass bale trailer over to the central haul road here, and I'll bash these bales onto it? Nice. And Yaz, with that little trailer, if you could pick up the... Is she already doing it? Is she reading my mind? Yaz stopped calling in, and then the productivity didn't even drop. It even went up. Yaz was just talking to Yaz was talking to me for my benefit. It was for me to have someone to talk to. She knew what was happening. There didn't need to be, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, she's a full one. Let's see if I can fit a couple on there for you there. This will be our goat stockpile. Oh. Can they though? Do they work if they've got the do they work if they haven't got the silage additive added to them? Oh, and Yaz. Oh, you can lift them. Okay, cool. I thought you needed the bale fork for it. See how I've got the three-pronged bale fork, Yaz? Okay, yeah, you can just do it with them. Sick. Jeez, must have been proven wrong 50 times today, I tell you what. Oopsie. Okay. Forage harvester, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Yaz, you've done nothing wrong at all. You've done nothing but be a huge help today. And with zero instruction, just like out here smashing it, basically. So thank you. All right, there you are, rubber. Good to go. Maybe drive slowly with that one, and you can just park that up at the goat fold. Yeah, full telepathy. No joke. Full telepathy. So the final thing we got to do is we are going to Stick these 2 hay bales on the thing. Go plonk them up at the horse fold. Alright, we got it. Oh shoot, one's hay, one's grass. Alright. Well, either way. Can I do this? Oh yeah, no, it's got a big engine, that thing. Alright, so the last task for the day will be, we need to get the belts out of the rice field, and that final, there might be a final thing sitting in there somewhere. That's got to come out. Other than that, we're finished. We're good. Done it. TMR troubles over. Sorted. As they say in ye old England. Sorted. Although I don't want to compare it to the troubles of, anyway, we don't need to go into that. Oh, rubber coming out the one lane. Coming out the one lane. Fuckity fuck. Alright. Freak. Okay. These are the big boys, aren't they? Fuck. Anyway. They're now officially out of here. Okay, good. That's nice to have that stack of bales there ready to go for the goaties. All right, all right, all right. Oh, someone even put that away. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so I'm going to stash the mineral feed back here with the other TMR / bale wrapping related stuff. It'll all just get lost and confused, and we'll figure it out. What trailer? The trailer that I dreamed up. Yaz, I'm sorry, there's no trailer there. I'm going crazy. The final thing we've got to get rid of is the 2 belts need to go back to the central haul road, and we'll get that skiddy and run her back to wherever she did come from. And then, other than the cultivation of the rice field, if I'm not mistook, we are ready for a speed run, basically. We can fly through a bit of winter. Is there anything I'm missing there? And I think we're in a better position to do winter, because basically the way we'll feed the cows through winter is we'll have the belts set up, we get either the 3-in-1 or the big tipper full of TMR, unload a bunch of it on the ground, it goes through the belts into one of the dog trucks or something else, and then we dump it off at the cows. Rubber, the Eseki with grass collector, yes, can go back to the depot. All right. I think pretty soon there's going to be a case to just I mean, fuck, if I could find a second-hand one of these red utes on the market, there would be a strong case to just hook Yaz up in the same rig and have her maneuvering in the way that I do. Sorry to talk about you, so you're not here, Yaz, you're standing right here. The Eseki tractor is petrol tractor, the small one. What's that? I'll go get the belt gear. Don't like the electric tractors. I mean, I've been going for my truck license here in Australia recently, and been talking to the boys about it. You know, because the discussion is, oh, you want to be able to use the Smashbox, like the truck, the full heavy rigid gearbox. But then you talk to some of the drivers, and they all, the basic knowledge is that there's not really any point being able to drive a Smashbox or even a manual, standard manual, whatever you call them, a Sliptronic manual, because they will all, you know, in 10 years we will be driving electric trucks. There's no doubt about it. They just won't. If the price of fuel goes up by even another 10%, there'll just be no commercial argument to use other than an electric truck. That's from talking to the boys. What actually plays out, I don't know, but it does seem like if you're a young person, you should be you will be driving an electric truck, basically, is what they said. So I'm trying to just come to terms with it. You know what I mean? Just accept. Yeah, I don't know. The boys wouldn't be the first time the boys are absolutely dead wrong about something, but we'll see. It's true, yeah. It's disgraceful the way they're mining lithium at the moment as well. Huge human rights abuses going on. Anyway, that's why I'm not getting my Smashbox. That's why I'm not getting my multi-truck license. I'm just getting the standard gearbox license. So I don't want to spend an extra $2,000 training to get something which doesn't seem like I'll use. Hybrid vehicles, as in they take their electricity from the hybrid electric motor that harvests the heat energy off the brakes, like the Prius or whatever you would call it. Prius. That's what I want. I want a hybrid electric. Three in one, let's maybe just leave it there, eh? My thinking being that when we need TMR, we just keep this clear of grass, and when we want TMR, we pull up the dog truck here, and we drag the 3-in-1 or the Thingo up. Oh yeah, yep. That looks like a better spot for it there, rubber. Good thinking. And we just dump some TMR out there, load it onto the dog truck that way. I think if it's on our property, we're okay. And is it just the 3-in-1s that do that? That's what I'm talking about. Fuel efficiency, baby. I love that, Neek. Yeah, what was the story with the glitch? Neek, we found a glitch where the 3-in-1 disappeared. We had a full load of red beets on it, and a whole 3-in-1 reset to the shop, and we lost anything. We lost everything in it. It was a fucking disaster. Huge disaster. We didn't accidentally reset it. It did it like, it just did it as a glitch, basically. We looked it up and it said that it was a known glitch, that sometimes trailers, when left off your property, parked on the side of the road, will just disappear back to the shop. And we've been terrified of it ever since. Rightly so. What do you do with this big thing, I wonder? Interesting cube. Let's maybe just stack it back here for the second. Okay. Talk to me about the bale shed and the practicality of it, because Yaz wants a bale shed. I'm the only one who doesn't want a bale shed. But what happens in a bale shed? Like how does it actually function? Do you like put the bales at the entrance to the bale shed and they automatically stack and you can say how many you want to come out or something like that? Because that sounds good, but I can't imagine, that seems too practical. That happens. Like you set this up and it, wow, you put them there and then they come out onto the trailer, or what happens? That does sound very appealing. Fuck, that sounds very appealing. All right. I reckon that's what we do with this space here. This is our next little project, I reckon. Because we've been trying to figure out what to do with, because right now, these two cover all of our cabbage and vegetable needs. We just need maybe these two remaining. All right. So we'll get rid of the, we'll just have to experiment with that. I say we lose that, lose the fencing, plonk that there, maybe lose that as well. So then this space is just those two for strawberries and tomatoes. This space becomes bale loft. This is the new cabbage / vegetable depot. So it's sort of the main loading spot. Okay. All right. 50K as well. It's cheap. It's cheap. And this is the hayloft as well. All right. See you, Nick. Lovely, lovely hanging with you, brother. We're about done here. All right. Yaz, what do you think of that? She likes, Rubber likes, Rob's making a cup of tea or something. Okay. I think that's a really good idea, good concept. We'll experiment with that soon. Because we would then take the, wait, does it do bales? Oh yeah, bales and pallets. So we then deliver all silage. We would deliver all of these bales, drop all of them off there. Have an incredible surplus of trailers, but that's good. Wow, that would actually make things a little bit easier, wouldn't it? We'll think about it. We'll have a think about it. But that does sound fairly practical. Okay. Oh, okay. I think the way to do it, I can never remember, but it's one of these. There we go. If you hold in R1 and then the D-pad, just in case you want to really go deep on the immersion and indicate before you turn. I personally am good. I don't need to do that, but I guess enough people do. It's true, yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Okay. So, the goats are fed. The horses are not fed. That's okay. They're pretty well fed. No, total capacity, they're fed. What am I on about? The cows, fed. The chooks fed. The other chooks fed. All right. Next episode, we're ready to speed run, you guys. We're ready to speed run. Oh yeah, because we've got loose oats. I forgot about that, guys. Yeah, no, the horses are full. Ah, that's awesome. I mean, we could really just fly through today and celebrate New Year's. We've got nothing else to do today, I don't think. Yeah. All that needs to happen over the winter is that we cultivate the boot, dump some TMR off at the horsies, the cows, run run goat milk, run products, the stuff that's just friggin' child's play to us now. And that's about all. We can fly through 3 months if we want, get into springtime. I mean, I'm just going to speed up the time scale now. We can watch a month. We can celebrate New Year's. We can celebrate New Year's. Together. It feels like New Year's. Now that we've got that TMR stuff sorted. It does, doesn't it, Yaz? It really does. And then tomorrow night when I jump on, potentially we can just get through the remaining 2 months of winter, make sure we remember to feed the cows, and watch that meadow, watch the magic meadow grow. Really is the thinking. As the sun sets on another year here on the farm, guys, I got to say, what a pleasure, what a dream. It's so nice, doing this with you. I get more emotional every year about it. It's just amazing that we continue to grow like we do and find ways to just improve and optimize and get better at the game, gain new skills, gain new knowledge. This year we know how to do TMR, we learned some stuff. Some years we just go through the motions and I love those years, but some years we invest in stuff and some years we learn from stuff, and learning stuff with you guys together is a lot of fun. So really glad that we do that. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Here it comes. The moment, New Year's Eve. Another new year on Khutan Pantai. There we go. It is officially January. Wow. Wow. A white New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Yeah. It's snowing. Isn't that beautiful? Nice way to start the year. I don't know what year it is. How do we figure that out again? We did know how to figure that out at one point. We looked at our oldest vehicle, which is the dog truck, and I think it was leased cars. That's it. Let me drop the time scale a little bit and we'll look at that. So it's vehicles. The water tanker we've had longest is 233 months. And I guess the other oldest thing would be the dog truck at mysteriously 231 months. Why did we wait 2 months to get the dog truck? It's weird. We might have leased it and then bought it or something like that. Yeah. Oh, no, 226. No, yeah. 233 months. How long is that? 19.4 years. Wow. We're coming in on our 20th year on the farm. You know, what do they say? There's years where nothing happens, and there's decades where nothing happens, and then years where decades happen. I don't know. Something like that. Anywho, the sun's rising on our 19th year. I think we can leave it at 6 o'clock. It seems darker before the dawn, doesn't it? There was the middle of the night there. It was briefly bright, but yeah. Footsteps in the snow. It's nice to see the rice fields all snowed under. Kind of beautiful. Yep. Yeah, once we got that all squared away, we'll be in a real good position. Now things are looking over at the pretty grim over at the Magic Meadow. I'm looking forward to this spring, guys. Really looking forward to this spring. I reckon a few of those trees will go into a new growth phase. Anyway, pleasure. Pleasure. The TMR's still there, right? Didn't go missing. No, we still got it. Pleasure. And with that, you guys, I say good night. Stay safe out there. Stay positive about the future. And I'd say for this year, congratulations, Yaz. You got to take out the. I mean, it's not even a most improved. I feel like you've. Yeah. Congrats on nailing down the pallet stacking. That is a bullshit difficult job. So, you know, best and fairest goes to you. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. So long for now. Bye-bye.